Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Create Karma's communion classes. My name is Amber. I'm going to guide us through practice today. So get yourself situated, roll out your mat, grab a drink, and today I'm going to recommend one block. You can use any props that you'd like. I will not be playing music for class. If you'd like to listen to something, I recommend Spotify. You can follow some of our teachers. Some of the playlists that you can search are Sarah Yuki Ginrich, Molly Swartz, Stephanie Keener. Check out their playlists. They've got some wonderful yoga sequencing playlists. So when you're ready, get yourself comfortable. We're going to start seated. You can use your block in Hero's Pose or in Sukhasana. We'll first start by grounding. Grounding through your seat. Begin to feel heaviness and weighted through your sits bones. Start to rock the pelvis front and rock the pelvis back, creating some fluidity and movement in the lower body. Find balance in the pelvis. You can think of it as a bowl as it holds the upper body. Roll the shoulders back, knit the lower ribs in, lengthen through the crown of the head, imagining there's a string lifting you up top. Take this moment to close your eyes and connect inward. Notice your breath. If you want a deep life, you need a deep breath. Draw the breath up from the earth, through the diaphragm, and up into your lungs. And empty the breath back down into the earth. On your inhale, feel the spine lengthen and lift. And on the exhale, ground through your seat. You can lean back a bit, bring weight into the sits bones. On your next breath in, reach your arms up and over your head. And exhale your hands down to your heart. Anjali Mudra. The right hand connecting you to your masculine side, the left hand connecting you to your feminine side. Palms meet in the middle to create balance within. Set an intention for your practice, something to focus on. It could be as simple as remembering to breathe. On your next breath in, reach up, look up, send your intention out into the universe. Then exhale, let your hands float down. Take your right ear over to the right shoulder. Arms relaxed. Weight in the seat. Option for the right hand to come and be placed on the side of the head. Breathe down along the neck and shoulder. Place your hand on the opposite side of your face. Guide your head back to neutral. Switch direction. Ear over to the opposite shoulder. And that hand can come up if you wish. Place it on the side of the face. Start to breathe and open up along the side of the neck and shoulder. Hand placed underneath the face. Guide your head back up to neutral. Draw your chin down to your chest. Interlace the fingers. Hands behind the back of the neck. Let the elbows drape forward. Direct your breath into the back of the ribs. Into the shoulder blades. To the back of the heart space. Release your hands, bring your head back up. Look over your right shoulder. Look over your left shoulder. Bring yourself back to neutral. Reach your arms out wide like a T. On your inhale, lift up the sternum, fingertips go further back, head can lift. On your exhale, take the left arm under the right and give yourself a hug. Wrap your arms around your shoulders, tuck the tailbone under, chin to chest. Inhale, open back up, lift up the heart. Untuck the tailbone and exhale. Again, same arm under, left arm under right. Hug your shoulders, chin to chest, tailbone tucks. Do that 2 more times. Flow with the breath. Remember drawing the breath from the earth up into the lungs. Emptying out from the top down. Once you're complete, we'll make our arms back to a T. Now we're going to switch. On your exhale, take the opposite arm underneath, the left arm. I'm sorry, the right arm. We'll do 4 rounds. When you're complete, come back to neutral, arms down by your sides. Walk your hands out in front of you. Make your way into child's pose. Big toes touch, knees wide. Arms extend long out in front of you. Forehead touches the earth. Deep breath in. Side out. Fingertips reach a little bit closer toward the head of the mat as you're taking time to stretch out the upper body. Notice your breath on your thighs as you breathe. Feel the earth as your support. Press yourself up into a tabletop. Inhale and tuck the tailbone, lift the chin, cow pose. Exhale, chin to chest, tuck the tailbone under, reach your ribs up toward the sky, cat pose. Move with the breath. Full breath in on your inhale, reach the heart forward. Empty out completely, draw the navel towards your spine on the exhale, round in the back. One more inhale and exhale. Come back to neutral. Bring your forearms down to the earth. Inhale, the right arm up toward the ceiling. Thread the needle. On the exhale, take the arm underneath the left. Shoulder and temple come down to the earth. Extend your left arm forward. Place it alongside you or wrap it behind your back for a bind, your choice. Guide your right hip toward the back of the mat. Weight in the shoulder. Breath in the belly. Sigh out the breath, relax the jaw. Ground the left hand, come back up, unthread your right arm, reach it up toward the sky once more. Return back to forearms on the ground. On the next in-breath, left arm lifts. Exhale, thread it under, shoulder and temple to the earth, extend your temple toward the head of the mat. Left hip extends back. Comfortable spot for your right arm. Weight in the shoulder. Breathe. Right hand presses into the earth, sweep the left arm up. Return back to tabletop. Extend the right leg long behind you. Lower the ball of the foot down onto the earth. Press back into your heel, soft bend in the elbow, stretch out the calf. Inhale, leg lifts up, cross it over the left, ball of the foot down on the floor again. Look past your left shoulder, back at your heel. Breathe into the side body. Leg lifts up, return your knee to the ground. Opposite leg, left leg long behind you, ball of the foot down on the earth. Press into your heels, stretch out the calf. Lift your leg, cross it over the right, ball of the foot on the floor, look past your right shoulder, breathe along the side body. Inhale, leg lifts back up, lower your hand and knee down to the earth. Tuck your toes under, we'll stretch out the bottoms of the feet here. Shift your hips back towards your heels. Stay here or walk your hands closer towards your knees. Or go full throttle, bring your hands up to your thighs. Keep your focus on your breath, releasing any tension in the shoulders and the jaw. Your feet are your connection to the earth, to grounding, and to the alignment in your whole body. You may start to feel a little fiery in the toes. That's totally normal. Keep on breathing. We won't be here for too much longer. Return to tabletop. Untuck the toes. Slap the tops of your feet on the mat. Tuck your toes under. Downward facing dog. Say good morning to your legs. Stretch out your lower body. Pedal your heels, hips can rock side to side. Take this time to explore and notice what you feel. Ground through the fingertips and the knuckles closest to the palms. Return to stillness. Inhale, float the right leg up. Hips stay square, extend long through the heel. Soft bend in your standing leg. Exhale, right leg lowers back to the earth. Rock the weight into the right foot. Inhale, left leg extends long. Reach through the heel. Exhale, lower the foot down. Again, inhale, right leg, extend, equal weight in the hands. Exhale, foot floats back down. One more time, inhale, left leg. Exhale, lower. Rise up to your toes, look at your hands, tiptoe your feet to your wrists. Ragdoll pose, feet hip width apart or further. Knees bent, upper body hangs over your hips. Full breath in. Exhale, side out. Arms can hang or interlace the fingers. Place the back of your hands around the base of the skull, around the neck. Sway side to side. Release the arms, walk your feet together. Bend your knees deeply, thighs parallel to the ground. Place your hands on your thighs. Press your hands into your thighs, come up to stand. Reach up, salute the sun. Gratitude for another day on earth. Exhale your hands to your heart. Return back to your intention. Lift all 10 of your toes, place them evenly on the mat, arms by your sides, find true north alignment. Toes point forward, soften in the knees. Shift weight back into the heels. Ground into your big toe mounds and the pinky toe mounds. Wrap the thighs toward each other like magnets, tailbone naturally untucks. Start to lift up from the pelvic floor. It's like doing a Kegel or lifting up from the perineum. Lower ribs knit in and draw down toward the hip points. Broaden through the collarbones. Head is in line with the back of the tailbone. Chin is parallel to the earth. Palms forward. Rock weight into the balls of your feet, come forward. Then shift way back into the heels. Rock to the right. Rock to the left. Find a circular motion or go front to back, left and right. Just let the body sway. Imagining that string on the crown of your head, lifting your skeleton up tall. Your center of gravity is right behind your navel. And the balance starts at the feet. And find equal weight in both of your feet. On your next breath in, reach your arms up, extended mountain. On the exhale, fold forward, swan dive down, lead with the heart. Roll yourself back up on your inhale, one vertebrae at a time. Reach up, breath in. Exhale, fold forward, bend in the knees, hinge in the hips. Again, roll yourself up to stand. Reach up. Exhale, fold, ground through your feet. Half lift, hands come to shins or thighs. Place your hands on the mat, step back to a plank. Lower your body slowly down to the earth. Once you get there, untuck your toes. Bring your hands to the outsides of the mat in line with the shoulders. Elbows stacked over wrists. Tent the fingers or keep the palms flat. Remember to continue to lift up from the pelvic floor. Glutes stay relaxed, knit the lower ribs in. Press your hands into the mat, roll yourself up. On the exhale, your right shoulder and ear will lower down toward the ground. Inhale to come up again. Exhale, opposite shoulder and ear down. Keep flowing. Last inhale, return to neutral. And exhale, lower down. Hands at the lower rib cage. Inhale, cobra pose. Press your hands into the mat, lift the heart up. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale up to tabletop. Extend your right leg long. Stay here or counterbalance, left arm forward. Inhale, lengthen through the heel and fingers, stay, or exhale, bring the knee and elbow in, round in the back. Inhale, extend the limbs long. Exhale to round. Keep going. One more inhale, lengthen and hold. Stay here or bend the back knee, reach back, find your foot or ankle. Press your foot into your hand. Gently lower your hand to knee, back down to the ground. Tuck your toes, we'll switch sides. Left leg long. Right arm forward. Stay and hold or flow. Inhale, lengthen through the heel and fingers. Exhale, knee and elbow in, round. Keep flowing with your breath. You'll find easier movement in the body if the breath is your guide and the body follows. On your next inhale, lengthen and hold. Stay as you are, bend the back knee, reach back, find the foot or ankle. Press your foot into your hand. Lower your hand and knee gently to the mat. Now tuck the toes under, downward facing dog. Stay here for a few breaths. I have to blow my nose real quick. The one nice thing about going upside down is it drains the face. Come out to the toes, look at your hands, walk or hop to the front of your mat. Half lift, breath in. Exhale, fold. Rise up to stand, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, lengthen. Hands on the mat, step or hop back to plank. Again, lower yourself down to the earth. Untuck your toes. Hands at the lower ribs, elbows draw in. Inhale, cobra pose, come on up. Exhale, melt back down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Cobra pose or up dog, straighten the arms, press the tops of the feet in the mat. Lift the legs off the ground. Draw your navel toward your spine. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and sigh it all out. Rise to the toes, bend the knees, look forward, walk or hop to the front of the mat. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Rise up to stand. Reach your arms up. Exhale, fold. One last time. One more sun salute. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands on the mat. Step or hop back to plank. Everybody bring your knees to the ground. Modified chaturanga. Lower down halfway and hover. If you'd like to do the full chaturanga, only thing that moves is the knees lift off the mat. On your next inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, big breath in. Draw your navel towards your spine, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Sigh it all out. Inhale, roll yourself forward to a plank. Vastisthasana, roll onto the knife's edge of the right foot. Side plank. Lift your left arm up toward the sky. Lift your upper leg.
Step it behind you. Roll your hips toward the sky, wild thing. Reach toward the front of the mat. Bring yourself back to your plank. Switch direction. Roll to the knife's edge of the left foot. Side plank. Lift the upper leg. Step it behind you. Rotate your hips toward the sky. Reach for the head of the mat. Make your way back to plank. Lower down halfway or the whole way, chaturanga. Upward facing dog or cobra on the in-breath. Down dog on the out-breath. 3 cleansing breaths here. A moment to pause. Rise to your toes, bend your knees, look forward, walk or hop to the front of the mat. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Roll yourself up to stand. Reach up. Exhale your hands to your heart. Take a moment and check in with your body and your breath. Return back to your intention. Place your arms by your sides. Locate both of your feet underneath you, nice and stable. Eagle pose on the right. Inhale the arms up. Right arm goes underneath left. You can wrap the arms, or if you have tight shoulders, make a box. Bend in the knees. Shift weight over into the left foot and cross the right leg over left. Foot can be around the calf or kickstand on the floor. Keep your arms bound, unhook the right foot, step it back for warrior one. Front foot toe, heels over to the side of the mat, feet on railroad tracks, hips square and forward. Inhale, lift the elbows and the heart. Exhale, ground through your feet, square the hips. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. And again. Release the arms, sweep them up. Warrior one, hold for a moment. Let your eyes rest on a focal point. Lower the arms down, humble warrior, hands clasped together behind you. Fold on your exhale. Hands can stay clasped together at the sacrum or lift them up over the head. Lower your hands down to the ground. Step your front foot back to plank or tabletop. High to low, chaturanga dandasana. Upward facing dog or cobra on the in-breath. Downward facing dog on your out-breath. Lift the left leg up. Step the foot to the head of the mat, crescent lunge. Find, again, railroad tracks. Ground through both feet, come on up. Arms lift up. Connect to your focal point. Soft bend in the back knee, hips square and forward. Shift weight into your front foot, take off, warrior three, reach your arms forward. One more breath in. Lower your back foot down beside the front foot, return to mountain pose. Shift weight into both feet, rock side to side. Return to equal stillness and feet. Let's switch sides. Eagle on the left, arms lift up. Left arm under right. Bend your knees, Left leg over right. Keep the arms bound, unhook the foot of the leg, step back, warrior one. Inhale, lift the heart and sternum. Exhale, ground, square the hips. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, ground. And again. Release your bind, sweep the arms up. Let the hands float down behind you. Humble warrior, opposite thumb on top, switch up the grip. Fold on your exhale. Arms can lift or keep the hands at the sacrum. Release your hands down to the ground. Lightly step your front foot back to plank or tabletop. High to low, chaturanga, dandasana, exhale. Up dog or cobra on the in-breath. Down dog, exhale. Lift the right leg. Exhale, step your foot to the head of the mat, crescent lunge on the ball of the back foot, ground down, come up. Soft bend in the back knee, hips square and forward. Warrior three, weight shifts into the front foot, lift the back foot off the mat. Mountain pose, lower your upper leg, foot next to the opposite. Shift weight in both of the feet. And return to equal balance. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Step your left foot back, warrior two. Back toes face the side of the mat. Extend your arms out long. From here, we're going to want to set up our block too. Your block can go a foot in front of your front pinky toe. Relax your shoulders, place them underneath your hips. Gaze over your front middle finger. Flip the front palm, reverse your warrior, reach the arm up, and then reach over. Warrior two again, extended side angle, forearm comes to the front thigh, sweep the back arm up and over. If you play with binds here, option to turn the upper palm away, bend your elbow, place your arm behind your back, fingers find the front hip or thigh. For a full bind, lower arm wraps underneath the inner thigh, hands clasped together. Come back up, warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Flip your front palm, reverse your triangle. Arms back to warrior two arms. We're going to move to a half moon. Back foot can step slightly forward. Find your focal point off to the left. Shift weight into your front foot. Find the block. Lift your back foot up. Squeeze the glutes. Extend your back heel. Stack the shoulders. Option to play here. Maybe lower hand lifts off the block and finds the heart. Or you bend your upper leg. Reach back for your foot for candy cane pose. Keep connecting with your focal point. With as much ease and grace as you can muster, lower back down to warrior two. Front leg straightens, turn your foot to the side of the mat. Toes are going to be turned inward, slightly pigeon-toed, hands on the hips, knees bent. Wide leg forward fold, bring your hands to the earth or your block. Find a comfortable spot for your arms. You can extend them long out in front of you, or turn the palms up and take them through you. Keep bending in the knees, acknowledge the weight in the feet. Relax all your muscles in your face, neck, and shoulders. Walk your hands back up underneath you. Halfway lift, lengthen forward. Walk your hands to the head of the mat. Pivot your feet and hips forward. Lightly step your front foot back to plank or tabletop. High to low, Chaturanga Dandasana, full exhale. Big breath in and up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the left leg up. Step it to the front of the mat. Warrior two. Pivot your back foot, toes point toward the side of the mat. Ground down, come on up. Reach the wrists far apart, front knees right over the ankle. Relax your hips under the shoulders. Gaze over your front middle finger. Keep your lower body as is. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior. First reach up, then reach over. Breathe into your side body. Return back to warrior two, extended side angle, forearm on the front thigh. Sweep the back arm up and over. Stay and hold here or take your bind. Upper palm turns away. Bend your elbow, wrap it behind your back. Full bind, lower arm straightens, wrap it underneath your front thigh. Hands clasped together, rotate your heart. Come back up, warrior two. Straighten the front leg, flip your front palm, reverse triangle. Return your arms to a T, prepare for a half moon on this side. You may need to shift your block over to the left. Find your focal point, back foot steps closer to the front. Hand on the block, flex your front foot, try and press into the back wall. Squeeze your glutes, stack the shoulders. And if you'd like to play, lower hand comes to heart or bend the back knee. Find your foot or ankle. As gracefully as you can, lower yourself back to warrior two. Straighten the front leg, turn your front foot to the side of the mat. Another wide leg forward fold with the toes turned inward, hands on hips, hinge forward. Keep the knees bent, find the floor with your head, your hands, or your block. If inversions are in your practice, you can take them now. If not, just stay as you are and ground into the earth. If you're inverted, slowly make your way back to the mat. Halfway lift, everybody lengthen forward. Walk your hands to the head of the mat, pivot your feet and hips forward. Lightly step your front foot back to plank or tabletop. High to low, Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog or cobra on the in-breath. Down dog, exhale. Full breath in, inside all out. Rise to the toes, bend the knees, look forward, walk or hop to the front of your mat. calf lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Rise up to stand. Reach up. Exhale your hands through heart center. Place your arms by your sides. Now we'll go through a couple balancing series. Find your feet underneath your hips. Remember to always bend in the knees, have a focal point, and breathe. We'll start with eagle on the right. Right arm under. Bend the knees, right leg over. Stay here in eagle or begin to round in the back and draw your elbows down towards your knees. Rise back up if you round in the back. Release your arms, release your legs. Switch sides. Left arm under. Bend the knees. Left leg over. Stay with the tall spine or begin to round in the back. Take the elbows toward the knees. Come back up if you round in the back. Release your arms, release your legs, and shake it out. Next, we'll do dancer's pose. Take your right hand out as if you're holding a tray. Shift weight into your left foot. Bend your right knee. Grab a hold of the inside of the foot or ankle. Knee comes back toward the midline. Counterbalance with the left arm. Use your breath, press your foot into your hand, begin to open up, lifting your foot up. One more big breath in, go big. Exhale, release, windmill the arms. Switch sides. Ground through your right foot, left hand out to the side. Bend the left knee, reach back, find the inside foot or ankle. Draw the knee back in toward the midline, counterbalance. Lead with your heart and your breath, foot presses into hand. One more breath in. Exhale, release. Windmill the arms. We'll finish balancing with tree pose. Root the left foot. Bring your right foot to ankle, calf, or thigh. Avoid the knee joint. Foot presses into leg, leg into foot. Hands press together. Anjali Mudra. Find that balance within. Stay as you are or extend your branches. Return your hands to your heart. Release from your tree. Shake out your standing limb. Switch sides. Root the right foot. Lift the left. Keep breathing. Feel connected. Stay with hands at heart or extend your branches. Return your hands back to heart, release from your tree, shake out your standing leg. Come to the head of, actually come to the back of the mat in mountain pose. Lift all 10 of your toes, place them evenly on the mat. Notice your connection to the earth through your feet, how stable and secure it feels. Inhale the right arm up and over. Exhale the right arm down. Switch sides, inhale, left arm. Exhale. Both arms lift, big breath in. Swan dive down on the exhale. Halfway lift, lengthen. Place your hands on the mat and walk yourself forward. Keep your hips still, core is engaged, come to a plank. Side plank to the right, roll to the knife's edge of the right foot, lift the left arm up. Stay as you are, or you can modify your lower body, coming to tree pose, or lift your leg up toward the sky. Switch sides, use the core to slowly move to the left side. Take any modification that suits you today. If you're feeling extra spicy, play with the lower leg. Make your way back to a plank. As slowly as you can, lower yourself down to the ground. Once you get there, untuck your toes, arms rest wherever comfortable. Place your right ear on the mat. Mini Shavasana on your belly. Acknowledging the work that you've done so far in your practice. Take a deep breath into the shoulders. Exhale, let it go. Deep breath into your hips. Exhale. Place your opposite ear on the mat for an even stretch. Take a deep breath in from the crown of your head to your toes, filling up every cell of the body. Exhale till you have nothing left to exhale. Place your hands by your lower rib cage. Toes are untucked. Lift your legs off the mat and your chest. Option to lift the palms. Notice the belly rise and fall as you breathe. Child's pose, hands pressed down into the earth, knees together, hips sink back toward the heels. Allow your upper body to decompress your lower body. Softening the muscles with each breath you take. Rise to your shins, sweep your legs to the front of the mat. Bring the bottoms of your feet together. We'll do Supta Baddha, knees wide. Take your thumbs and place them at the bottoms of the feet. Start to give your feet a massage. Pressing into the inner arches, back at the heels, along the edges, and at the balls of the feet. Tailbones untucked. Sit nice and tall. Stay as you are or begin to fold forward, leading with the pelvis. Elbows can go out toward the knees. When you're done folding, the chin will fall toward the chest.
Slowly come back up. Extend both legs out in front of you. Remove the flesh that's underneath. Find the sits bones on the ground. If you're extra flexible, your block can go at the base of the feet. Bring your legs, take a breath in, reach your pelvis towards your toes. Fold forward on the exhale. We'll do that 2 more times. Breath in, lengthen forward. Exhale, fold. 1 more big breath in. Fold, round in your back. Slowly begin to rise up. Grab your block, place it back to the behind you. Lower yourself down to the ground. Bend your knees, walk your feet up towards your hips. Prepare for a bridge pose. Arms by your sides, palms face the ground. Press into your feet, lift the hips and pelvis toward the ceiling. Shoulders snuggle underneath your back. Tailbone extends toward the heels, glutes relaxed. Belly rises and falls as you breathe. Two more deep breaths. On your last exhale, roll your spine down to the earth. Walk your feet to the edges of the mat, Naked Knee Dasana. Let your knees come together at the center. Cactus the arms, place them alongside you, above your head. The breath, draw up from the earth and back down. Separate the knees, toe heel the feet together. Supta Baddha Konasana, feet together, knees wide. One hand comes to the belly, the other to the heart, finding internal connection. It's a reminder that our internal state reflects our external state. So when the world around you starts to feel a little chaotic, take some time to return inward. Be with what is there. If you want a strong life, you need a strong breath. If you want a full life, you need a full breath. Guide your knees together like a book. Hug them into your chest. Place your hands on your shins. Give yourself a great big hug. Keep the head and shoulders on the ground. Begin to rock side to side. Massage the muscles along your spine. Place your right ankle over your left knee. Half pigeon pose. Hold on to the back of the left thigh. Continue to relax the head and shoulders. Engage the biceps. Draw the knees in towards your chest. If you're feeling tension anywhere, breathe into the tension. Let your breath soften the body. Sometimes we use our breath to create power and strength. At other times we use the breath to soften and surrender. Your breath is a powerful tool to activate the energy in the body. Where the breath goes, the energy flows. Release the right ankle. Switch sides, left ankle over right knee. Find the back of the left thigh, or the right thigh, I'm sorry. And draw your knees in towards your chest. Ease back into the breath. With each transition that you make on the mat or in life, return to the breath. So you can create what it is that you need at that moment. Ease, peace, strength, courage. It's all living within you and can come out with the breath. Release the left ankle. Lift your legs up to the ceiling for waterfall pose. If a shoulder stands in your practice today, come up onto your shoulders. You can also take your block, place your block under your hips so the hips are higher than the heart. Your shoulders are nice and open from our practice today, so you should find more ease in your upper body. And the summer begins to come to an end, and we turn our awareness back to the earth. While you're here, noticing the groundedness that you feel in your legs. Since now they are up into the sky, bring your awareness into your upper body, connecting to your heart, a subtle energy of air, connecting to your throat, creativity and imagination. Connect to the third eye. And lastly, to the crown of your head. Letting go of any attachments. Feeling light and free in the spirit. Come down onto your mat with your back. Once your back finds the floor, knees come to chest. Let the knees fall over to the right side. Look over your left shoulder for a twist. Keep your shoulders on the mat. Let the knees sway over to the opposite side. Shift your gaze to the right. Shavasana pose, bring your legs back to neutral, extend them long, toes out to the side, find a comfortable spot for your arms. Snuggle the shoulders underneath your back. Breathe with ease here, supported by the earth, no need to use your muscles or any of your strength. Relax the space between your eyebrows, your jaw, your hips. Arms and legs are heavy with ease. Inhale. And exhale. Make strong movements with your body. Wiggle fingers and toes. Roll out your ankles and your wrists. Bend your knees, place your feet on the mat, roll to the left side. Press your hand into the ground and come up to a seat. Palms on your lap facing up. On your next breath in, reach your arms up and over your head, palms together above you. Exhale your hands to your heart. Remember your intention. May you carry it with you throughout the day. The light and spirit within me honors and loves the light and spirit within each of you. Thank you so much for coming to practice today. I bow and acknowledge you all. Namaste. Thank you guys. We look forward to seeing you Thursday. Remember, you can sign up on Zoom as well and join us that way. You can find the class on our Eventbrite page and on our Facebook event page. Have a great rest of your day.